Why?
You better tape this.
Here, back with some exciting, fantastic Disney news. We got Bella with us today. Say hi, Bella.
Hello.
Back from camp. She came back this afternoon. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Awesome. Bug bites all over her body, but also some renewed spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. All right, we got some stuff to talk about. As we have been doing, we got 2 stories from Disneyland and 2 stories from Disney World. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So a part of it is that Lindsay and I, for our early anniversary, we went to Disneyland, and so a little bit of this we're going to be able to show off. So that'll be cool. Well, when we were going there, I don't know if I told you this part. Can't remember if I did or not. We were driving there. We were actually driving, and we're going on the freeway and everything. And there was a sign up that we don't normally see, and it said Disneyland left. So I turned around and went home.
I got it now.
Right. But part of that deals with the news, because there's a lot of reports out there that I'm sure that you guys have been seeing about people leaving Disneyland, meaning that there has been a drop in attendance. It's been reported that the Disney parks, all but one, have had lower attendance. We're going to focus on Disneyland and what that means for that park for the first news story. There was a 2% drop in Disneyland attendance overall, and a 1% drop for Disney's California Adventure. So what do you think about that? Less people going this year than last year.
That's kind of confusing. There's more stuff.
Like what?
Well, I mean, Guardians is now open, which is a fun ride. Are we talking about both parks?
Yeah, there was a drop at Disney World as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I kind of get it because there's a lot of construction going on everywhere.
Right.
So not as much is open.
Yep.
Hi, Nana.
Hey, Nana.
Or Pops, whichever one.
Hi. Yeah, exactly. So, like you were saying, Guardians of the Galaxy just opened, actually. And so there was, that had over a 3-hour wait. Most of the time we were there. When it opened, it was a 4 to 5 hour wait. So if you've been to Disneyland within the last year, first off, Guardians just opened. But also, if you've tried to watch the Fantasy Fair show or tried to ride Matterhorn, now that it's open, it may not feel to you like there's a drop in attendance. But you got to keep in mind, they're coming off of.
Hi, Courtney.
They're coming off of the year of the Diamond Celebration, which was immensely popular. So that's part of the reason that it dropped. This year, as you mentioned, they also had a lot of construction. There's Lindsay, because we're going to be doing our giveaway here at the end of it.
So I hope you're on.
So there was also a lot of construction, like you said. There was the closure of the Big Thunder Trail, which just opened up, I think, today, actually. There was the Disneyland Railroad that you can't ride yet. And the Rivers of America was also closed. That's just been filled up with water. And Star Wars Land construction. So, you think that drop in attendance was bad for Disneyland?
Yes, definitely.
Well, the answer is maybe. Because, see, they care more about how much people are spending than how many people come into the park, right? So think of it like this. Would they rather have a family of 4 that comes in, pays full price tickets, buys a lot of the food, a lot of the merchandise, or would they rather have a family of 6, which is more people, coming in on discounted annual pass tickets and not buying as many things?
4. But since it is a drop, what if all the people are annual pass holders?
Yes, that's a good point. That's exactly what Disney's trying to do in a sense. They've been talking about it for a few years, trying to not have as many annual pass holders out there because sometimes the park gets so busy they have to turn people away. So it'll be interesting with Guardians of the Galaxy opening here, Pandora opening up in Disney World, how they handle that. But with Star Wars coming, with Marvel coming, I'm thinking Disney's going to have their attendance back up in no time. What do you think?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. It sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool, really exciting year at both Disney parks. But you know what? You know what makes me feel like a winner? It's not attendance records. It's not money. You know what makes me feel like a winner?
No.
A fidget spinner. Disneyland is on the fidget spinner craze. Jack's in the background. Say hi, Jack. Okay.
Told him no talking.
No talking, that's right. So, Disneyland is on the fidget spinner craze. We just went to Disneyland, and we were able to get some fidget spinners. Did you get a fidget spinner? Who was on yours?
Red?
What?
No, you're a Disney one.
They come in two colors, black and white. Bella's actually can show them off here. So we got the one with Stitch. Show that to everybody. Hold it up close there.
This is
Yep.
Jack's.
Got that for Jack, and it spins and lights up. Really cool. The other ones are Mickey and Minnie. You want to show those
So
off?
this is Kendall's. It's Minnie.
And Mickey.
And then this is mine. It's Mickey.
Now, for whatever you think about fidget spinners, the ones at Disney are pretty cool because it's not like they're really expensive. They're actually $11.99 each. You can get them in black and white and have those three characters. You can get them in either the Gag Factory in Toontown or Gone Hollywood in Disney's California Adventure, along with a couple other places. But as we were going, they were selling out. And when we finally bought one, the person who sold it to us couldn't believe she had any left in stock. So they're flying off the shelves there as well. But pretty cool souvenir that you can grab your kids. And ours were really, really excited when we gave it to them. Right?
Definitely.
Right. All right. Next story. All right. I got a movie trivia quote for you. You ready? Congrats, San Francisco. You ruined pizza. You know what that's from?
Inside
It's
Out.
from Inside Out. Part of the reason I like
Anger.
that is anger. That's part of the reason I like that quote so much because we got somebody who may be a primary emotion of anger, right? Maybe sometimes.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at me.
Our own redheaded Jack. Sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes.
What do you think your primary emotion is?
Joy. We've talked about this a lot. We know who everyone is.
I agree, but I agree yours is joy. Which brings me to the first Walt Disney World story, The Night of Joy. Okay? So, part of what I really like about Disney is that they celebrate these subcultures. Whether, it's Star Wars fans or the Dapper Days, right? You know what Dapper Days are?
No.
Dapper Days are when the people dress up like it looked like in Walt Disney's time. So they wear the bow ties and they look really cool, right?
Oh.
Well, they got another subculture that they're celebrating, which is Christians and Christian music. So the annual Night of Joy is coming up at a festival at Walt Disney World. It's held at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, September 8th and 9th. And you can either get tickets one or two nights. $45 for the one night, $69 if you want to get both nights. You can also add on tickets.
Hey, Trish.
Thanks for joining. You can also add on Disney tickets to get water park entry or to any of the Epcot, Animal Kingdom, any of those as well. So they got a lot of cool artists on there. You may have heard of some of these. Mercy Me, Toby Mac, Natalie Grant, Rent Collective, which is one of my favorites. Amy Grant, Kirk Franklin. I didn't see Grammy. I didn't see Phyllis on here, but she would be excited about Kirk Franklin.
Did you say Toby Mac?
I did say Toby Mac.
Can we go?
We're going to Walt Disney World, but not during that.
Sorry.
Crowder and Jeremy Camp, among others. For more information, you can go to nightofjoy.com, but I'll also post the link in the comments. So pretty cool. Last story I have for you is also about Walt Disney World. It has to do with some people's favorite princess and the castle at Disneyland or at Disney World. So whose castle is at Disney World?
Cinderella.
It is Cinderella. And do you know? Do you happen to know why she got kicked off the soccer team?
I don't.
Because she always ran away from the ball. Get it? Cinderella, ball.
That's a funny one.
She gets it. She gets it. So, if you've seen this story, you can actually rent Cinderella-style strollers for your little ones. They tend to be younger guests, like in the 4 to 7 range, as far as what I'm seeing for the pictures online. But I don't know if there's a limit or not. But keep in mind, they're strollers, right? So, in general, they're going to be younger. You can rent Cinderella carriages as strollers. They're inspired by Cinderella. Unlike Cinderella, though, there's no time limit. It's not going to turn back into a pumpkin. And the package itself is an overall Disney experience. So it comes with a chauffeur that comes and picks you up at the hotel. They roll out the red carpet. They come and hand you a red rose, right? And then you get in their car and you have Disney tunes all the way to the park before you're getting in your custom Cinderella stroller.
Wait, custom? Hi,
It's-
Danielle.
Each one is handmade, and they actually have like metal ornate finishing on it. They're really, really cool. Now, keep in mind, this isn't the cheapest option. It is $299. So that's for one day. So that's kind of pricey because the normal Disney World stroller. Do you know how much it costs to run a Disney World stroller?
We've never done it.
No.
How much do you think it would cost?
Okay,
$10 to $20.
That's pretty close. It costs $15. So 15 compared to 300. But you know what they say. You know what am I always saying about money?
You're saying if it makes memories, it's worth it.
If it makes a memory, it's worth the money. That certainly would create a memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Walt Disney World strollers, 15 a day or 13 a day if you're doing multiple, or 300 if you want to do the Cinderella ones. And in terms of news, that's all I got. Next up, we're going to do the actual drawing based on the live post that we were doing in Walt Disney World. Real quick, do you know Disneyland? Real quick,
Yeah.
Do you know why Cinderella was bad at football?
Because she's a princess.
Because her coach was a pumpkin. Put her there.
That's so funny.
All right, let's do the drawing.
You smashed my hand against my fidget spinner.
Okay,
Fidget spinner's
so
dangerous.
if you guys remember, we showed you guys our frames. Hold on.
Oh.
We showed you our frames with these prints in
No
them,
looking.
but they were 8x10s, and then these are the 5x7s, which is going out to one of you if you participated in the scavenger hunt type giveaway thing that, yep, dad jokes,
Dad joke.
while we were gone. So if you participated in that, your name is
Disneyland.
in this bucket
Not Disney World.
for the number of entries that you earned. So your name is in there, and Bella is going to draw a winner. And if you are, just message us your address and all that good stuff, and we will get these in the mail to you.
Drum roll.
These are 5x7, so you have to get your own
Whitney Ebert.
Whitney Ebert. I don't think Whitney's on right now, but we'll tag you in there. Thank you to everybody
Congratulations.
that participated. Thank you to everybody that participated. We have more fun things like this coming up.
Star Wars.
Jack is in here in case you guys couldn't tell. Thanks to everybody that participated in the little scavenger hunt. We have more giveaways coming. If you guys like that, let us know. And we'll do that next time when we go in July, because we're going again in July. And if you guys thought that was fun, let us know, and we'll do something like that again, because it was fun for us, right?
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. We had fun doing it, so hopefully you guys had fun joining along. We are going to take off for now. I will see you next Thursday with 1 or 2 or 3 of the children. Who knows who will show up. But that's it. Wonderful World of Walker, shutting it down.